What's up, guys? It's One Whiskey Tango One here, as you all know. And today we are playing Tank Mechanic Simulator. Once again, it's the beta or demo. Thanks to DE General. Link in the description below. Gave me a key to play this game. Super fantastic, guys. So, okay, so the description is tank, or in the description, the link would be tankmechanic.degenerals.com. The top one is my Discord server, which is always open to anyone. And the middle one is veterantv.tv. Really, really neat program, TV app, especially if you have the sick, twisted sense of humor that military have. Go check out that one. Donnie and all them down there will be more than happy to have another subscriber, and you might get a kick out of it. Okay, let's go into this. In this build, you can expect 3 highly detailed tanks ready to be extracted or repaired, which we've seen in the last 2 videos that I've done. I've been able to do the KV-1 and 2 of the Tigers. I believe they've been the Tigers. Going down. I'm going to go grab my...
Hello.
What's up, buddy?
Not much.
Alright, give me one sec. Oliver, I'm going to grab my cell phone charger so I can plug into my desktop and charge my phone. Hello. Let's get this thing rolling again. Maybe, if it wants to work. Tab. Of course, it's going to do that. Tab. Do that. Do that. Bring that back up. Bring that back up. So, what are you up to, bud?
Much.
Okay, what? Okay, it's being a pain in the butt. You know what? Let's bring this back up in just a second. you really want to quit? Yes, I do. Because you're being mean. Now you get to see the program I use for my background removal. And maybe it will work, maybe not. This thing's been, there we go. I was about to say, this thing's been on the fritz lately, or today. Okay, that goes there, that goes there. That can stay there. What? Yes, because they'd have to put in some type of function, because not vehicles. I mean, they do start. They are now starting to come out with the car, or yeah, the CarPlay or whatever you want to call it. Well, I'm thinking about my application via driving and listening to audio. I'm talking about my application, like driving and listening to music. It's like $10. Sorry, Oliver. Rose is talking to me about. Apparently, Apple's got a rumor where they're making their next phone only wireless charging. Why is there no photo?
I mean, that's not as bad as removing the aux cord, but that's pretty bad.
What? Oh God. Why are you looking? I don't know. Yes. Done. Boom. There we go. Well, see, I have no issue with the dongle plug in for the iPhone, because when I drive my vehicle on my aux cable, my dongle stays on the aux cable. Hence the reason why I'm the only one that plays music in my vehicle, because everyone else I know owns an Android device. Okay. Trying to figure out why this thing's doing what it's doing. So you have no PC and no PlayStation to play on. So you're bored, so you come on to talk to me.
Yeah.
Am I like a last resort nowadays?
No, I've just been waiting for something to happen.
Yes, I'm on Discord. Yeah. Rose is hopping on, by the way.
That's fine with me.
You know who I haven't heard from in a while?
Who?
Cool.
I haven't been on Discord in a while.
What do you mean in a while? What do you mean in a while? You were on last night.
No, was it?
Yeah, you were.
You're talking.
Oh, texting. I meant like talking wise.
Oh.
Dogs, can you please not? Ew. But I forgot about that too, so I'm very forgetful. Mimi.
You know what? Let's sell the tank. So how have you been, besides being bored out of your mind?
Nah.
Nah.
Looking for something to do.
That's about it mostly.
Hey, we get working on Sherman now. I'm happy. It's probably like roach Sherman, but
Oh no.
be up to one. Oh god. That's not as bad as I thought. It's missing the idler wheel.
I need to go this way.
Missing its coax. Or the grease gun that everyone knows it as.
Me well, guess I'm not assassinating you.
What?
She's playing Assassin's Creed.
Oh.
And I tried to do a sneak kill on somebody, but they came around the bend too quick and looked over.
Found you out.
Yep. Well, tell your dad to stop killing me and I'll stop killing him. Oh, jeez. That's not, nice at all. Will? Whiskey?
What?
I just made a kid mad at me.
Why?
Because I was, why can't I think? I went to sneak up on that one person and it did not work out.
I'm going to use the hammer.
I got a bounty hunter on.
Aha!
Which version of Assassin's Creed?
What is it?
Bada bing, bada boom.
Which Assassin's Creed are you playing?
She's
Oh.
playing Origins.
Is it Origins or Odyssey?
I believe it's
Are
Origins.
you in? If it's Egypt, it's Origins. Odyssey would be.
Yeah, then it's gonna be Origins. Or not Origins, Odyssey.
It's a Viking, or
Not
The-
Viking, it's Greek, Sparta.
Yeah, so Odyssey.
So, it's all basically with one of the things time and space and life.
Odyssey then.
Okay, how many religions has a god that celebrates drunkenness and nakedness?
I don't want to know, but it's probably a large amount.
Actually, not really.
what?
Okay.
Oh,
Hot chocolate's good, by the way.
I do what I can.
Very chocolatey. I like it.
Select all. Let's see.
Now I have 2 stinking bounty hunters in the area. I still gotta go find my man. It's a level 20 though, I ain't touching that. And the other one.
Mailbox. No, take. Engine, and it is going to be.
I need the add-on test, not the...
Oh.
Oh, did I kill him? Oh, then never mind. I'm not in a restricted area though. Let me call my stinking horse.
No, not allowed to.
Just can't hear you.
No, I was passing by, I think, a restricted housing plaza, so it considered me in the vicinity.
You guys didn't sing Zelda or Breath of the Wild.
That's Rose, or one of Rose's favorite games.
Oh, speaking of Legend of Zelda, babe, have you seen my cup?
Yes, I've seen your
Mug?
link on your mug.
My little pixel link.
Yeah, your 8-bit.
My work at the Christmas party we were doing, they got every single person working there a flask, like not a hydro flask, because I just found out today apparently that hydro flask is a brand, not a kind of cup, but
Most things we refer to are things, not
well, I always thought that hydro flask were considered
the
like, just
aluminum water
random.
bottle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It pretty much is. You just pay for the name.
Yeah. Well, I didn't
No,
know
to
that.
me it's an aluminum water bottle.
I didn't know that till today, and then someone's like, "Oh no, it's just a
Brand.
it's a brand." I can't think right now, but
Say that. But you haven't had to take exams.
that's true. Well, we had a girl come into work with a hydro flask, and someone said something, and I was like playing around, and I said that, and she's like, "Yeah, luckily for me, I didn't buy this from my own free will. My roommate bought it for me." I looked at her and said, "Well, so your roommate's trying to turn you into a Visco girl?" She's like, "Yeah, pretty much." Like, no, don't do that. But, I'm trying to think. Crap.
That's hard.
I know it is. It's especially hard for me right now. I'm wanting to get myself a Keyblade sticker to put on there, but I don't know where to get it. Though there is a thing where I can make my own stickers, so I might try that at some point.
You know, I'm trying to remember exactly how many variants of the M4 Shermans there were.
Hmm.
Okay, I feel like if you ever find out, we'll be sitting here forever.
Oh yeah, well, I mean, the Sherman was this nice, all-around tank.
No! I wanted in the bathroom! What could I have done to do that? Should I have been a little nicer than that? Shit. Oh, you're not considered a family channel, are you, Will?
No, I'm not. For the most part.
Okay.
Well, let's keep it that way.
Yes. Especially if they want me to stream on my PlayStation days.
Oh no.
Oh.
I hate what YouTube's been doing with the whole you have to tell every single person You have to like mark every single one of your videos. Both
You
of them
mark
are
every
dead. Oh my god, both of them are dead, and the children are just sitting around them, not even phased. What are you children going through? That doesn't phase you. Just, oh, okay.
They're dealing with the
I guess they're
life
just gonna...
of.
Hey, I got an email.
So,
They're used to a bunch of people being killed and left in the middle of the theater, so they're just gonna sit around the bodies and continue.
I mean, yeah, people kind of got massacred back in those times. Also, it's not every single video, it's only the channel you have to mark.
Oh yeah. Still, that
Well,
can cause problems. It already has.
I already know this.
That
Just say
collects.
some big words at the beginning and then put some beeping in, and you'll be considered non-child friendly.
Yeah. I think some YouTubers, what they will do. One thing I've realized is some YouTubers, they will literally go and not say anything vulgar, cuss, or anything for the first minute and a half, 2 minutes of their videos. And then they will freely speak after that.
Yeah, well,
That's just for demonetization reasons, though.
yeah, YouTube has its special quirks. That's why I've streamed to YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. I figure if I stream to Facebook and I goof up, I might end up in Facebook jail. I think I've been there once.
The Facebook jail?
Yeah.
Is that actually a thing? Because I've never been in Facebook jail.
Yes, it is an actual thing.
Oh, well, I've never been in
See.
Facebook jail, so I didn't know.
Your account and steal all your private information.
Are you talking to me? Because I'm literally right in front of you, lady.
No, she's talking to the other person that looks like you.
I miss you so.
She's talking to the wackadoo.
No,
The Yoo-hoo.
No, she was trying to get wine. She's drunk.
Seems to be a common occurrence for Assassin's Creed.
What, drunk?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Don't you know everyone back then drunk?
It's only probably 7 and 8 o'clock in the morning, so not like you should be not drunk by now, right?
Dang.
She's probably just nursing a hangover.
Right? Nursing a hangover with more alcohol. The very first and last time I've ever gotten drunk, I did not get hungover. Surprisingly. I did get a massive headache like halfway through the day though, so that might be part of it.
That's totally
I thought hangovers happened in the morning.
Not necessarily.
Oh well then, I guess I did get hungover. But it wasn't like somebody killed me. It was just a headache that I quickly got rid of as soon as I ate and had a drink of food.
You had
What?
a drink of food?
I had a drink of food, yes.
How do you...
Special. Very specially.
Ooh, I already knew that.
You mash it up, put it in a blender, and hope for the best. Mount Durfee. I gotta look at the map.
So sorry, but I don't think any of us here have lost our teeth. We aren't doing that yet.
What in the...
I don't know. You don't know me. I have all my teeth. I just have 2 baby teeth left. Mimi. What are you doing, Fatso? Yeah, I'll pet you. Get out of my way, peasants!
Maybe you should get out of their way.
Nope. They're all in my way. Oh.
Just shove them.
That's what I've been doing. I'm on a giant Pegasus horse. What the heck? That's a bear.
Yeah, I had to teach someone how to unlock the Pegasus.
I'm now covered in blood, but that's okay. It's the blood of my enemy, the bear.
Oh, did you see what I posted in general after I told you that that was the crash Bets was in?
Oh, I did. I was both like disgusted and interested.
I'm still trying to figure out how you mistook Chevy for a Ford.
Me?
No.
I was about to say, because I didn't ask any kind of car. Hey, Whiskey? Why did you spell wine with a H?
Because I was speed riding. I wasn't paying
You
attention.
not know how to spell wine?
I was speed writing and not paying attention. I was getting yelled at by people.
Who?
You.
No, I was not. I was telling you what to write down, which you told me to do.
I want this, and this.
I did not say one for one, and for two, you were asking me what to write down.
Yeah.
Then you gave him a really absurdly long list.
I gave him
20 items.
7 items. 7 at most.
20.
Let's see. Let me count it now. Yeah, 7 items. Legitimately, just 7 items. There's not even 20 things on that board.
I see 20.
Sure you do. You see a lot of things.
It's so pretty and shiny.
What is?
This
Of course.
Could be worse.
He's already tried to buy a tank once.
I
See no
had
problem with this.
I had a legit job. I did.
Yeah, your legit job idea was to sell rides in a tank.
I see no problem in this. I see a lot of people paying a lot of money for this.
See?
It would depend upon the tank, I think.
You could always get that tiny tank from
I was thinking about T-39. Russian.
I was meaning the one from Walmart, but okay.
No. I would personally rather ride in some older tanks,
Well, that's
but,
what the T-39 is.
but not so old that they're
Not in good shape.
metal with machine guns mounted to the sides.
Where is Ayubia Yaroba?
What?
I'm trying to find the place and I can't find it.
Trying to find a place, or you're trying to speak?
Somewhere in Athens. It wants me to go to. Oh. That would explain a few things of why I can find it.
So we are actually going to turn to this one.
Oh god, my ankles. My poor ankles.
What?
I don't know.
I jumped off a cliff. Without my horse.
Hey, I found the fuel tank.
Guess it's still too far away for Icaros.
Let's try a little bit of sandblasting now.
There's a prisoner. So I'm gonna assume this is where I need to be. I don't see any
Should
more.
just assume.
Why is the door still open?
Because the dogs are outside using the bathroom. Oh, this is not where I need to be, but whatever. I'll free this prisoner and then I'll go where I need to go. Puppies!
If only they just came when they were called.
Oh, they come when I call.
We escaped.
What?
Never mind, he just came in. I was about to say, you're gonna have to call for him because he doesn't listen to me.
Haha! Found the escape hatch.
He's a daddy's boy, he doesn't like me.
Okay, I need boom, ba-doom, boom, boom. Tank parts. Sherman. I am going to need this part right.
All
Okay.
the little weirdos should be inside now.
I believe that guy. That. So that.
Yeah, you heard me whistle, so come over here so I can assassinate your butt. Hee
Hello, Will Trunin. Or Trunin. Fuel canister. Boom. Okay, I need side mid guard.
Nah, he didn't have anything to loot.
Okay, I need gun port.
Guess I'm going here now. Okay, found where I need to go.
Let's put the horizontal fuel tank in. Vertical fuel tank. Fuel tank covered.
Trying to find all of the guards before I even go in here because it is a big area.
Put that one in. That one in. Aha! So I need a vertical fuel tank.
What level are you on this now, Will?
I don't remember. 14, 15, maybe 16.
So I'm ahead of you.
There. Kind of need this all stand. No crate, river hedge, no. Gonna see, don't need. I did not see that. Time to go. Wrong one. I need this guy. So, standing down and then done with Russian red primer. I'm going to have to do this for this before I lose track of where that piece is. Pick up. Oh, fuck. No, hey, got all that. Oops.
I hate the ones that have shields because I've never got good at getting shields out of the way. Which straight towards me too. Are you spray painting it red?
No, I'm primering it. If you actually watch my streams, like a few other people I know that never do it.
I watch your streams. Oh, that was close.
Well, I have a few people that never do anymore, like Bashful or Kazuto.
Well, 9 times out of 10 when you're streaming, I'm at work, so. Also, can't exactly do streaming when I'm at work. Who just showed up? Nobody. That's weird. Yes. Come closer to me. It only takes me 20 times to whistle for you to actually, I don't know, try to figure out where it came from. Really? Trying to pick y'all off one by one is not easy. Especially when y'all do that.
I'm still trying to figure out how many variants the Sherman there is.
Problem is, y'all just keep making this easy for me by coming past me. There's a lion next to me. I just need to get people away from me for 5 seconds so I can release it so I can kill everybody. Yeah. Go, go, go. What is that in the next one? I didn't release you. I released a lion.
Says otherwise.
Oh, well. Can't exactly be stealthy no more. Oops. Stop backing away. I thought you were the pole march. That's disappointing. You're not much for me. I think my favorite moment in this game I've ever had is when I was surrounded by 5 bounty hunters of high levels and I picked them off slowly but surely by making them separate. Oh, there's the pole march I've been looking for. Why am I on fire? What is down here?
Suspicion. Okay, suspension armpit.
Why am I on fire again? Whiskey, why do I keep lighting on fire?
I don't know why you keep setting yourself on fire.
I'm not setting myself on fire. But I got new armor. Let me see if it's any good. Nope, crappy. Crappy.
Case. Microscope. Case. Paint gun. So how was school, bud?
shit.
Marco.
I'll win.
Hey, Oliver.
Ah,
How was school?
man.
How was the test?
Okay. Not like I wanted to do them.
Yes, but you gotta remember you learned that way.
Not really.
So negative.
Sorry, but when you realize the state wants you to learn stuff that will have no effect on the rest of your life.
He ain't wrong though.
I really need to figure out. It's gonna drive me nuts.
Listen, man,
How many variants of the M4 Sherman are there out there?
well, that didn't work out in my favor. Did it? Oh, it did. Oh well.
You can even keep track of who comes and goes by assigning different people different entry code. It's basically as simple as safe.com learn more. Back in the 90s, police officers got big.
Who saw me?
Suspects arrived.
Dang, there's almost 50,000 Shermans built, or well, M4s.
Oh no, the person I saved died because I killed him. I realize now that makes no sense, but that's how it went down.
12. So US used 12 variants of the M4 Sherman. Okay, let's look into driver seat, make sure that.
I'm not exactly in hiding anymore. Oh, they have a level 20 after me. Stupid prick. no. The less a-holes I have to worry about, the better, so you better come here so I can kill you.
I wish I knew more about these things. I know that tigers were one of the most feared tanks in the war.
What do you mean in the war? You have to specify.
Well, in the
Yeah.
Great War.
Well, the Great War would be
Well,
the
Second
First
Great War.
World War.
Well, do you know why they call it the Great War? Going into history, right?
I don't want to know why they call it the Great War.
Why? It could be on a
War.
test one day.
Well, on our
I
Americanism
hate to
test.
break it to you. I hate to break it to you, but nobody wants to care about history anymore. That's why we're repeating it.
Winston Churchill made the statement, for those that do not study history are doomed to repeat it.
Well, I study history, so I'm fine.
Then how do you not know?
War bad, don't do.
Yeah, well, sorry. But you can blame the Second Great War on Great Britain, Italy, and France. Don't lie, whiskey.
I mean, the Germans had some part to play in that.
No.
Not as big as everyone thinks it is, but they had some play.
You didn't
That's
have
the biggest
any-
thing, is people don't realize that. They don't realize that it wasn't ultimately all Germany's fault that we went to the Great War the second time.
Okay,
Oh.
see, it isn't really Germany's fault all that much. It's
I
more
mean,
Great
Germany
Britain's,
was
France, and
invading
Italy.
people.
Okay,
but-
well maybe the idiots from Great Britain, France, and Italy should have thought, if we put the whole war debt on Germany, we're gonna regret it.
Is there really any countries that think about that kind of stuff anymore?
About it.
Climb up! I'm gonna kill my girl myself if she doesn't. Climb, you idiotic little crazy lady who needs to just not die. But she's gonna die anyways because of her own stupidity. But Germany did start invading people because Hitler got pissed off that he got rejected from art school, so there's that.
To realize that Germany only went with Hitler because they were screwed.
Yeah, that's
From the
why he
beginning.
was a dictator.
He had good ideas
Most
for the time being.
When did Hitler take office?
We haven't
Even I
started
don't
studying
know that
Second
one.
World War and world history yet.
1936.
I just almost killed myself.
Sorry, we just finished the First World War. Now we have to go to Animal Farm in the Russian Revolution.
This is bad. I don't. There we go. I'm healing. Where's the farmer?
What?
Oh, the mission I'm doing.
Oh.
But I mean, another thing most people don't realize is that not all Germans were Nazis either.
No, some just had nationalism or they were patriotic. How they fought?
There were
with
some
no-
Germans that thought Hitler was an idiot, but they weren't exactly proclaimed as much.
Well, it's not like they could do all that much unless they want tossed into the gas chamber.
Yeah, I guess that could be an incentive to shut up. I like how Whiskey's not chiming in on any of this.
He's too busy painting his tank.
No.
Ooh.
Let me pillage the chest before you try to kill me. There we go. There you go. Oop. I need to find fire. Actually, I need to fight so I can get fire. Yep, come at me.
Okay, now let's go to camo. No, no. No, not the Flektar. Yeah, I guess that'll work. It looks good. At least I think so. Okay, what do we got? Organizer. Finish. Hey, I can buy a schematic for a tank. Okay, what do we got? Need help. Yeah. Tank parts. That was 45. No, that's 45. Okay, no.
Done painting your tank yet?
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna head off to bed then.
Yeah, bud.
Maybe not.
Where is the farmer?
Farming.
No, I'm supposed to escort him to safety, but I don't even know where he is.
Not in safety, apparently.
Did I kill him? Is that what's going on? Or did he
Might
go?
have.
Oh, did he go all the way back on his own because I spent all that time fighting?
Good possibility.
Sweet. I'm just gonna go back to his farm then. I was trying to level up, but apparently I've got a lot of XP to go.
These. That's neat.
There's the farmer.
That right there is my favorite vehicle of all time. The half track.
That's a pretty nice one. That half track doesn't look.
4838 KV1. What else have we got? The M26 Persian. The KV2. The T34 and T3476. Team Panzer or Tank Cat? Cool. What we got up here?
Okay.
Tiger,
I got.
Sherman. Some really neat information.
Aw, I'm only halfway to level 19. That's bogus. I guess I'll go to the nearest town first and go here.
Design, there were 4 main models manufactured, which form the basis. Wow, someone just got really loud.
Got what?
Got really loud.
No, it's not me.
I really don't want to do a remodel again. $5. And they're all tigers. Guess we're gonna be working on a tiger.
Oh,
What?
actually, never mind. You're on a stream, so I can't say yet. But let me tell you this, you might not want to look at Facebook.
Why?
Because
Dang, this tiger's in rough shape. I feel like swapping over to Truckers MP. I guess I'll do a quick rebuild on this one first. Didn't do that.
Hmm. Where's the sword though? I don't do sword.
Ever feel like tight roping? Yeah. Yeah, I got a new email.
Olive said goodnight.
See you, bud.
He's gone.
Oh. Hmm.
This ramen ruins the fucking laptop. Which are where? No, I wanted. How many weeks was Barney?
To what?
How many weeks was Barney?
I don't remember. Hey, the straps are still in play. Cool. That's what that. So guys, what we're gonna do is we're just going to take care of this tank real quick. And then after that we're going to I found 2, 3. Oh crap, load of items I did not run through. So there's a few items that need. Okay, 83. That. Holy cow, that was a good jump.
Actually, I want to kill this freaking shark. So I'm gonna dive right back down and back. 17, 18. Hmm?
Just humming to myself.
Is there anybody on your streams?
I don't know. Nope. Got to finish blasting that one.
you work tomorrow?
Yep.
What time?
I believe 2:30.
Hey, Dunka. Hello, Dunka.
Okie dokie. Want this page to be clear. Too bad I can't time lapse this because it's live.
That's why you need to be talking. You need help.
I don't know what to say because pretty much all I'm doing is spray painting a tank tan.
Why are you spray painting a tan?
Well, I mean it's like a green tan. It's the standard color. For this particular tank. Because the tigers were used widely. I believe that's what Rommel used, the Desert Fox.
Yeah. When did they get made?
Depending on the variant. Was it the Panzer that Rommel used? Me being such a big fan of the Desert Fox, you'd think I'd know this.
Yeah. Well, have you guys ever seen an otter snow day?
No.
Here. For nature.
Do what?
I sent you the stuff.
Okay.
Eat. I'm trying to adjust so my back stops hurting.
I'm sorry.
You're good. It's not entirely your fault that my back's hurting.
So, some things that people don't know about Rommel was he was actually in Operation Valkyrie,
Yeah.
which was operations used to take out Hitler, where Hitler was doing a meeting with his higher echelons in a secluded bunker, and the group that tried to assassinate Hitler sent Rommel. Well, the plan would have worked, but there's Bergsade that came into the room before the meeting and seen the briefcase that held the bomb to kill Hitler, and moved the briefcase to the other side behind the leg of the table.
Yeah.
So the war could have been ended a lot quicker, but that happened.
Well, you know, most people like to drag those wars out.
What wasn't that it was meant, or it was supposed to drag it out as a just utter mistake and a
Yeah.
quick.
Well, you know, the war that's currently going on was started because of miscommunication. Did you hear about that?
I'm not getting started on the war that we're in right now. Because I signed up for one particular reason whenever I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I still remember 9/11.
I know. What is your biggest fantasy?
Ain't got one.
Hmm? Hmm?
Tell you what I could do if I ever had the money and if it was ever around.
What?
Me personally, I want to own a Gundam.
You want a Gundam?
I want a Gundam. The only downfall to that, though, is Gundams are. If you go off of the movie Pacific Rim, it's a nuclear reactor. And if anyone remembers Chernobyl, I think it was in the 80s. Reactor number 4. They're doing some off-the-book testing that was not supposed to happen. And had a critical meltdown in reactor number 4. And there is a radioactive sludge there that's slowly cooling down.
Slowly but surely.
Yes, but it's also is known as the elephant's foot.
Elephant's foot.
Google it. Type in Chernobyl elephant foot. You will be surprised.
The most common thing I see when I read something about Chernobyl is like someone growing a third body part or something like that. Ah! I just hit myself in the face.
Good job.
It was just with the phone.
So earlier
Ooh.
I stated that Hitler went into power in 36, right?
Yeah.
What year did Hitler invade a certain area, and where did he invade?
I don't know.
In 1939, and as Warsaw, Poland. Don't ask why I have random facts in my head. I wish I knew. Trust me, I wish I knew.
Whee!
Okay. Here's another history lesson or quiz for you. December 7th, 1941.
Oh, jeez.
What
Great.
happened on said date?
Wasn't it like... It was 1942 where Germany backed out of the war, right?
Nope, that was 1945.
Because I think what it was Chuck Norris was born one day, and the very next day Germany backed out of the war.
Come on, I gave you an easy one.
I don't ever remember dates. You know this.
I can give you one line.
And I'll know it.
Yep. The day that will live in infamy.
Okay.
Do you still not know it?
I have an idea, but I can't remember off the top of my head.
How about we try the bombing of Pearl Harbor?
Well, now I know it.
How about the two mountains that the American Allies bombers sent the A bombs to?
Say that again.
The two mountains that the American bombers sent the A bombs to.
It's too late for a history quiz. I don't know.
Nagasaki and Hiroshima.
I knew it was of Asian origin. I just didn't know
Really?
the names. What?
In the question, it was what two Japanese mountains?
I didn't hear the Japanese part. It is midnight. Almost 12:30. I am tired. And I never remember dates, and you know this.
Okay, here's an easy one. Name the aircraft that carried the bomb.
The Doolittle Red?
That was the first successful bombing raid in Japan. That was when Japan realized that they could be touched.
Well, everyone can be touched. You just have to touch them in the right place. Brutus! Tonka! It's like with... Come on! It's like with a lot of people nowadays. They don't realize they can be touched until something happens. And then they start to worry.
Okay. The aircraft was the B-29 Enola Gay.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know what kind of history I know?
What?
Random and crazy facts, Greek mythology, and just overall weirdness.
No.
Like, I could tell you which of the 6 wives King Henry had that was beheaded. I could probably even tell you all their names. No response to that?
No.
I could also tell you let's see, random stories about Greek mythology.
Ha. There's what I was wanting to grab before. This is gonna be the last thing we do. Pull up this one.
Last thing we do.
Yep. Last thing I do.
Are you not going to be playing anymore after this?
Nope.
You're getting off?
Yep. let's see. Who was Jimmy Doolittle's co-pilot?
Oh, I can't see it. from
Don't
here.
you be reading the plaque.
What?
I want his rank and his last name.
Yeah, you're not getting any of that.
Lieutenant Colonel Cole.
Cole.
Yep. Which bird did they fly in? The number, I think there is 13 aircraft. Which one?
Lucy? Did they name their planes back then?
They did, but I'm asking what number did they fly?
310? I don't know, that one sounded right to me.
Between lead plane and the tail plane, I think there is a total of 13 aircraft. 1 through 13. Which
10?
one? No.
3?
No.
2?
No.
11?
No.
1?
There you go. Jimmy Doolittle was actually not supposed to fly because American intelligence said that he was too skilled to partake in the aircraft or in the flight, and he told his pilots that I trained you guys, so I am going to fly with you. And he wanted to make sure he led them.
Well, at least he was dedicated. Really, Tonka, you had to be in my face? You shouldn't be stepping on my stomach. You should know that's a no-no. You know that's a no-no. I'm being licked to death.
Don't remember where this one was. I actually accidentally found it.
Being attacked.
Can you give me the name of one general from World War II?
If you get a dog off my stomach.
Okay, come on.
Colonel Sanders.
I said general.
Oh, crap.
I haven't gave you an easy one.
General... What's a common last name? General Thomas.
Maybe one. I was looking for General MacArthur.
Yes, I'll cuddle with you if you don't try to lay on my stomach right now. But, okay, here's one for you.
Okay.
How many... How many people did Zeus in mythology sleep with?
How did we go from World War II history to Greek
I'm thinking of
mythology?
history that I'm thinking of history I know.
You told me to talk. I'm
I
playing
know.
a game that has World War II tanks in it.
And I know nothing about World War II except for people who fought in it, which was everybody.
Is this a tiger? Looks like a tiger.
Did you know that... See, I know animals and weird, interesting, or weird facts about history. Like high heels. What were they originally made for?
I don't know.
High heels were originally invented for men to be riding shoes.
Uh-huh.
Okay, Tonka, stop stepping on my stomach.
And I have found another tiger tank. So how did Hitler come to office?
How?
Yep, super easy.
How did Hitler come to office? That's the question?
Yep. Without Googling it.
He was elected in, wasn't he?
No.
I thought they did elections back then.
In America.
I thought they had elections in Germany by that time.
Hitler was a dictator.
Well, yeah, after he got in. He was chancellor for a while, wasn't he?
He used his military power to get himself into office.
Okay. Here's a question I'll know for you.
Okay.
Cuddle pit. Do you know how the lesser males get a mate?
No, I don't.
The lesser males of the cuddle pit will themselves look like a female, like this guy's looking. And then they will swim up to the big male, they'll pet him a little bit, act interested, and then he'll reveal himself as a male to the female that is near the big guy. And then she'll mate with him as well as the bigger cuttlefish. That way she gets both strong and smart children. Female cuttlefish are very cute.
Huh. Truck.
Here you go. Elizabeth Bathory. I think that's how you say it. She was also called the Countess Dracula. What is she known for?
Counts as Dracula?
Countess Dracula, yes.
That one I don't know.
She was known for capturing and brutally killing young virgin females to cut them in different spots to fill up a bathtub full of blood because she thought that the blood was keeping her young and beautiful.
Uh-huh.
She would drain the blood out of their bodies.
I got a lot of work to do with this this tiger. What I'll probably end up doing is stripping it all the way down and rebuilding it from scratch. But that's going to be on a whole different day. I've had a great time. I hope you have too. As soon as this thing loads in, we'll hop out. And maybe tomorrow we may play some Batman Arkham Asylum. Or some American Truck Simulator.
Or a horror game.
I gotta download one of those.
I have multiple on my Steam. There's the Five Nights at Freddy's, the first two of them. There's Among the Sleep, The Park. I think I have a couple others. I just don't know what they are off the top of my head.
See, that's one thing I haven't ever done is Five Nights at Freddy's.
Ooh. We need to play it together then. Because I know how to play it. But it'll be interesting to see you learn. You're breathing into the mic, babe.
It's alright.
I thought that was me for a second, and then I realized, nope, not me. By the way, there's a tail that now moves. That's meant for cosplay.
Yeah, I seen it.
Did you see how expensive it can be, though?
500.
No, the most expensive usually is
I think
Or the
I've
first-
seen in pounds.
it's 300. But since until the first 500 sell,
That's where I
they'll
seen
be
the
200.
500. That's where I seen the 500 from. So I was like, I know I seen 500 somewhere.
Well, apparently there's movable ears too. I don't know if it's by these people, but apparently they have movable ears as well.
I guess I will be downloading Five Nights at Freddy's and giving it a try. I don't know how I feel about that though,
Why?
because I don't normally play jump scare games.
I'm interested in seeing how you react to them. It could be quite hilarious.
For you,
Why not for you? We should get a dog.
we have 4.
And 2 of them need a friend.
Just trying to figure out what other games we could play.
Let me look at my Steam and see what I have. I have quite a bit. But, you could play Fingered. I heard that chuckle.
I did not chuckle.
You chuckled. You thought it was funny. You thought it was funny. I mean, it's actually cold fingered, so. It's below freezing temperature outside right now.
Wouldn't have guessed that.
I don't like it.
I like how I said I was going to hop off this thing.
And then you didn't. It's about right. Library. You could always play Kitty Powers Matchmaker.
No.
Don't Starve.
Maybe.
Valiant Heart.
Never heard of it.
It's about the Great War, the first one. I think you would like it. Papers, please.
That's a, you're playing Border Patrol and making sure.
Yeah. 60 seconds.
Never heard of it.
You basically have to gather a bunch of items, whether it be your family, soup, water, just whatever you can grab in 60 seconds, and then jump in the bunker, and you have to try to survive after a nuclear bomb went off.
Interesting.
Yeah, it can be. It gets a little boring though, I think, if you don't do it right. Minecraft story mode.
No.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion.
Okay. That seems like it'd be something fun to do in VR.
It would be. It would be a lot of fun. I have Worms Revolution you can play.
That's only good if you have someone else to play with.
Hmm?
I know I gotta build your computer.
I thought the one you're on is mine.
I gotta build a secondary computer.
What about Bendy and the Ink Machine?
We got that one on the Switch.
On the Switch, yeah, but we don't have it, or we have it for the PC too. I honestly don't know how I have it on the PC. I don't remember buying it. But Dad also uses this my Steam, so maybe he was nice and didn't tell me about it. But I mean, oh, look at that. Could play Who's Your Daddy? How much did this game say it was?
I want to get Jurassic World.
The game?
Yeah.
Me too. I want to get Oxygen Not Included. And Planet Zoo. But I also want... I'd rather get the original Zoo Tycoon Complete Collection, but I've shown you how expensive those can be. Are you still on stream?
I am.
Mm.
Tearing this thing apart.
Yeah.
Yep.
Why are you doing such an awful thing?
Well, this girl needs a makeover, so
Jeez, thanks.
not you.
Um. No. My nose won't stop itching.
I'm sorry.
Here you go.
What?
Crap, what was I gonna say? One day. Here's something for you. The third wife of King Henry. What was her name?
Helga?
No. There were no Helgas.
Eugene?
No. It's a very plain name.
Emily?
No.
Ashley.
Didn't have any- No.
Ashlyn?
They were French.
That doesn't mean anything.
Okay. First wife was Catherine of Aragon. She was divorced. She produced no male heir, and the king started falling in love with his mistress, the next queen, so he tried to get annulment. Now, the Catholic Church denied him because, I mean, he had no real good reason to annul the marriage, and so he made himself the new head of the church so he could divorce her. But she still claimed herself as queen, even after all of that. The second queen was Anne Boleyn. She was beheaded. Now, Anne Boleyn was the mistress that he was with when he divorced the first queen. She, again, failed to give birth to a male heir, and the king, as always, because King Henry's a pervert, started to fancy another lady, and Anne Boleyn got upset because he was starting to spend a little more time with this other lady, and she, I guess, either flirted or committed adultery with somebody else, but she was beheaded on accounts of treason and adultery, including incest. They were married for like maybe 3 years. The third queen was Jane Seymour. She was the one that he was flirting with when he was married to Anne Boleyn. She gave birth to his first son, but just weeks after she gave birth, she died because she was very weak. So she didn't last long. The fourth wife was Anne of Cleves. She got divorced because the king was like, oh, I'm gonna marry a princess from a different country and try to do all that fun stuff like a political match, you know?
Yeah.
And that was also when the House of Holbein was popular, and he painted a portrait of Anne of Cleves. Now, he used some tactics to make her look better. So when she got there to marry the king, he thought she was too ugly, so he never consummated the marriage, and he divorced her immediately. Like they got married, but he already was like, I'm done with you. He wouldn't touch her. And that's also when the House of Holbein, the one who did that and sent the photo in to King Henry, he got executed because of it. So that's fun. Fourth wife was Catherine Howard, who was actually, I believe, Anne Boleyn's cousin. She was family with Anne Boleyn. Catherine Howard was... Well, Catherine Howard's history is sad. She had a very sad history. But she finally got to the king. She was only 19 when she got married to him. By this time, he's old. I think he was like 49, 50.
Mm-hmm.
After a lot of persuasive evidence, because she got, I guess, blackmailed into committing adultery with some people, she was executed because of adultery, because no one blames the man, they only always blame the women. So she got beheaded. And then the last wife was Catherine Parr. She was considered an honorable wife. She wasn't divorced or beheaded or anything, but that's mostly because he died. She loved somebody else, but she couldn't refuse the king's marriage proposal. But as soon as he died, she went and married somebody Seymour. Actually, the brother of Jane Seymour. So, the history of the wives of King Henry. Fun.
A lot of it.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know, he wouldn't stop trying to stick it in things.
I know a few people that way.
Thankfully, the girls aren't being beheaded.
This is true.
Most of them, at least. But the queens were very interesting. All of them are. Catherine Howard's story, though, is one of the worst out of all of them, I think. Because she just lived a life. As soon as she was basically 13, she was being used by men in a bad way. So it was like, well, that's fun. Not. See, I know history, it's just not war history.
Yeah, I know war history.
I know weird history. Though, to be honest, Anne of Cleves wasn't even that unattractive. She was a pretty lady, just King Henry's picky. Okay, what do you know about King Tut?
Very little.
What little do you know about him?
He was a king in Egypt.
Okay, so King Tut was a product of incest. His parents were brother and sister. He was not... what's the best way to put it? He was not a very... like... basically, he had a lot of stuff wrong with him. He had a club foot, he had a severe overbite, and despite everything, he was born with very womanly hips and enlarged breasts, even though he was born male. And he was very young when he got brought in, and he was also very young when he died. There's still a lot about King Tut most people don't know, but that's what we do know about him. I'm trying to see... I'm trying to think of what else was known about him. Okay, Queen Nefertiti of Egypt. What is she known as?
Once again, don't know.
Nefertiti was considered the most beautiful queen Egypt ever had. She also had a pouch on her belly, which was one big thing that most people had. I wouldn't say most people. Had doubts about, but because she was the most beautiful queen of Egypt, there's obviously body standards put on her for that. But she had a little bit of a poochy stomach too.
What's up, Issa?
Is there somebody in?
Yeah, it's for Call of Duty Mobile is on Twitch right now.
Yeah. So we'll get to hear the history lessons, basically.
You done made your point that no one knows history anymore.
What do you mean? I'm just telling you what history I know. Now here's a fun thing. Cleopatra,
Yeah.
she actually wasn't Egyptian. She was an Egyptian queen, but she was Greek Macedonian. At least that's what I've read. Now I'm trying to remember off the top of my head which person it was, but there was a point where she went to visit, I think it was Mark Antony. It may have been no, it was Julius Caesar, I think. No, I don't know. It was I believe it was something about Sparta. She visited a great leader that I think she ended up marrying, and the way she went to visit him without being summoned in there was she wrapped herself in a rug and delivered the rug to him while she was inside of it.
Wasn't Leonidas, was it?
Shoot. I believe it was Julius Caesar. Because they did have a son together. Yes, it was to get inside of the palace that Julius Caesar was staying in.
Uh-huh.
So she had her servants roll her up, take her to the palace, and that's kind of how he fell in love with her, was because she kind of just popped in and said, "Hey, guess what? I'm here. Talk to me." Because I think the reason she also needed to wrap herself in the carpet to get in there was because she knew that some forces, I know the guy's name, I just don't know how to say it. It's like Ptolemy's forces or something would thwart her attempt to meet with him. So she would just not be able to see him unless she snuck in.
Uh-huh.
I know some history.
Just not the history I know.
You know, we know two different histories. Are you still on stream?
Yeah.
Let's see. Is my history book still in there? It probably is.
Now here's a little cool fact. That it is against the law to speak of the Nazis in Germany. It is against the law.
Like, talk about the Nazis in Germany?
While you are in Germany.
I know most people are ashamed of it, and that's why. They don't want to be reminded of that time.
The way it is stated is, if they don't speak of it, it did not happen.
Exactly. They're ashamed of what happened.
What falls back on what Winston Churchill said.
I know. Why do you think there's Nazis coming back into the world?
Yeah.
There's Nazis back in the world again. I mean, they've never really truly left. They just disappeared for
They
a
went to
long
Argentina.
time. Pretty much. They left. And then they never bothered anybody, but now they're coming back.
Actually, you had the neo-Nazis, the wannabes.
Yeah, I remember them. But actual Nazis are starting to come back. Now, that was one big thing is, you know, the main reason that people started saying that pink was the girl's color, right?
Why?
It was because of what Hitler was doing to anyone that was found to be homosexual. That's when I believe that actually, yeah, I believe that is when they started saying that pink was a boy's color. Because for the longest time, blue was a female's color and pink was the boy's color. But they changed it after that because of Hitler, basically. Which is hilarious to me because it's like, well, okay then. But what are you gonna do? But yeah, because of what Hitler did to homosexuals, they changed the color that was considered a boys and girls color.
Now here's something for you. You know, Hitler actually took books and burned them.
I know. He was considered the art killer for a while. I don't know if that's the name they took him by, but he would take books and art and he would burn them.
Reason being is if you remove the education from the person, they will
follow better.
Yes.
Which is why our freaking education system, I guess, sucks now. And that's not gonna change. But, and the thing, he actually is a great artist. Hitler was. His art was beautiful. At least when I remember seeing it, it was. But he got rejected from art school. I'm actually gonna look up Hitler's art. Hitler's paintings. I mean, yeah. There you go. That's one of his art pieces. Whiskey.
I know, give me a sec. Looks like the Alps.
Yeah, he painted the Alps. He painted a beautiful forest scene with the Alps in the background. He painted a pretty cabin, and like these paintings are really, really good. But he wasn't considered good enough, and they told him his paintings had no value. And so he got basically thrown to the curb and said, hey, no. But by then, what are you gonna do? You want to make soaps with me?
Don't want to make what?
Soap.
What type of soap?
Just soaps. I'm watching a video of somebody making really cool soaps.
Uh-huh.
Let's see. What parts of the bison did Native Americans use?
All of it.
Mm-hmm. Trying to think.
Native Americans are a lot like a coyote because they'll use everything.
Oh yeah. Can you believe that most Native American tribes were more violent than Vikings?
Yeah. You know the only clan that was not violent?
Cherokee.
Exactly.
There's so many of them still nowadays because of the fact that other tribes would join up with them because they're not as violent. Oh, I still had hot chocolate left? I thought I finished it. But, let's see.
To there.
Did you know that some zoos in the USA save feathers that come off of a lot of their birds and they will distribute them to Native American tribes for religious ceremonies?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Move to paint room.
I'm trying to find something. One thing is the Cherokees lived in houses made of wood and clay, not teepees, like most Native Americans. You know that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I need. That's Russian. Get the Flectar going.
I'm trying to find. know the history about the Donner Party?
Do what?
Do you know any history about the Donner Party?
Nope.
So the Donner Party is a famous party of people who got they got stuck, I guess, on a mountain, or they couldn't find any food or anything, but they were starving because they had nothing to eat. Now, the history that everyone tells about it is how they turned to cannibalism. That's what made the Donner Party famous. Because a bunch of people died from a lot of people died from cannibalism. Well, one thing that most people don't mention about the Donner Party is that before they started turning to cannibalism, Native Americans tried to offer them food because they took pity on them, but the Donner Party turned it down. So technically, they only didn't get food for the winter because they were being mean and didn't want to take food from the Native Americans. So instead of taking food from the Native Americans, they turned to cannibalism. Are you kidding me? You gonna get off stream soon?
Yep. Aha!
Huh.
I found out where to add the oil and whatnot. How to add the oil.
Yeah.
Yep.
Congratulations. Well, I'm gonna get off Discord, so
Okay.
hurry up. See you in a minute.
Okay, dokie. Call it in one. One, two. Okay, now how the hell did I do that? Okay, I went to status. To test drive options. Yeah, engines. Vehicle status. No. Back. Here. Okay, and driver's seat. Ah, bogus. And it's 100% reasonable. Let's see what it is going to cost me to sell this thing. Tank analysis 100% all the way. So pretty much what I put in it, I will get out of it. Let's move this. Move tank to museum. Spot one. Let's go to museum. That way we can set it up via the right way. Tell you the truth, I really can't wait for this game to come out because I really want to take these things for a test drive. Especially since I now have figured out how to add the fluid to it. Okay, let's change this to Team Panzer. Nope. That's a half track. Guess that's what we're gonna go with. Let's liven this up a little bit. Collectible stands. Nothing. The waffle. That's one of those Sherman freaking mods right there. Right there. Boom. Let's see how this looks. Team Panzer. Workshop, museum, office, painting, crafting yard, test drive. That would scare me, just saying. And I don't scare too easy. But if I have to take any screenshot for a thumbnail, that would be it. I think that's boom. Okay, so phone. I took a photo of it with the phone. Back to main menu. It's 137, guys. Oh, he's going to hate me. Okay, let's see what extras we have. I haven't even got into everything. No. So. Just telling us the development statuses. That half track looks nice. Reputation's 14. Last save was at 1:37 a.m. 25,492 and one tank in salvage. Looks like they do have an official Discord. And this should be on their website. But, guys, if you're as stoked as I am for this game, give it a big thumbs up. Apparently, on one of the videos I watched earlier about this because I was trying to figure out how to get the fluid inside the tank. That was driving me nuts since my last video. I really wanted to figure that out so I could get one tank running. And now that I know how to do it. But now that I know, I'm super stoked about it. But like I said, if you liked the video, give it a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, hit that big red button. If you haven't followed, you know what button to hit. I really don't know Twitch too much, I'm sorry. I just stream to it to help or to try to boost everything. But going back on everything, I was watching a video earlier And the guy was stating that, yeah, I have been given this stream key for the demo version, which is, I believe, a beta version for Tape Mechanic, and there's been some people that have not been able to get said key. So I give my thanks to the creators for giving me this opportunity. And guys, I know it's coming around Christmas. It's coming around the end of the year. I want to give you guys a big shout out and thanks for making this such a great year. The channel's grown tremendously. I couldn't ask for anything more. I went from having such a little following. I'm actually about ready to bring it up to give you up-to-date numbers. If it wants to roll properly. Up to 61 followers. I know that's not a lot for a lot of people, but that's a lot for me. That tells me that you guys are enjoying what I do. And if I can get 50 followers a year, so be it. I'm going to try to be that guy, or that same guy from day one, as in day 162. But I'm going to call it tonight. It's been fun, and it's been real, and hopefully it's been real fun. But I'm going to catch you guys on the flip side. This is going to be 1 Whiskey Tango 1, calling it.